Honey, that's not the only thing happening this weekend. Big things are upon us, Mzansi. Niyaqonda big days. Hi, Viki Lesithandwa Sam. Why? Because the 30th Annual South African Music Awards are indeed happening on the 2nd of November at Gallagher Convention Centre in Midrand. And I can tell you this much, it's going to be a celebration of note as we celebrate 30 years of local music. Both of those people who are indeed doing the things that need to be done for decades now and those who are emerging artists. It is one of the biggest celebrations all throughout the year in the country and actually on the continent, if you ask me. And I cannot wait for us to hear all about it. And it is why we have brought along the RISA Communications Manager. It is none other than Lesley Mofokeng. Everybody, let's give him a feel-good welcome, please. Lesley, are you alive?
I am alive.
Good.
I'm alive. I've survived the week. I've survived the year.
Right.
Putting together the summers is a whole year event. It doesn't happen over a week or a weekend. It's a lot of work.
I can imagine. Because you guys genuinely have been doing this for 30 years now. And it is something that is so big, which is why it's one of the most incredible celebrations all throughout the year. But talk to me about this. Of course, we're celebrating music, ne? But why is it such a huge celebration for all South Africans?
I think music is at the center and the core of who we are as Africans, as South Africans. And music is such an emotive topic. Whenever you mention a song, whenever you play a song, there's this connection that happens between you and the music. And that is why we get so many people involved and wanting to comment about who's nominated, who should not be nominated, who should win, who are they voting for the record of the year or music video of the year. It is just this connection that we have with music. And for 30 years, South Africans have stood by the SAMAs. And now it's time for us to pause for a moment. I really think the SAMA 30th edition is a moment of reflection to look and take stock of how far we've come. 30 years of democracy, 30 years of music, and the summers are still going strong. It's a career, it's a social calendar highlight. 100%. It's a cultural event. It's a legacy project. That is why we have to protect the summers at all costs.
I love it, and you have stood by us as the summers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I love the consistency in it because it honestly just allows all of our musicians to know that they are doing a good job.
Absolutely.
And this is why they're celebrating so much. I mean, just yesterday we had Pretty Ugly on our show on 5 Drive, and he was just talking about how much it means to him. But let's talk about that nomination process. How does that actually work?
It's important for people to know that the summers are entered for. It's a voluntary act. As a musician, wherever you're sitting in South Africa or even on the continent, we've got a category called Rest of Africa. So we are opening up for the continent. But let's talk about South African artists. You do not have to have a big song on the radio. You do not have to be called a big artist to enter the summers. All you have to do is to trust in your craft and believe that what you have is strong enough to be judged as worthy by the panel of experts. So all you have to do is to make sure that you are within the period that is being judged for. So it's a year period. You submit your album, which is made up of just 4 tracks. Minimum 4 tracks. You can go all the way to 12, but 4 tracks is enough to be considered for the album categories. You submit that gets verified. And then gets sent to a panel of judges who will score you independently. I'm giving you a summary of the process. And then after that, they will come back to us with a list of the top 5 in a category. And then those are the nominees, and then we'll announce the winner at the end of the summer event.
Honey, and we're announcing all the winners this week. And guys, Lesley, in 2029, I'm releasing an album.
Nice one.
So
nice one. I'm looking out for that.
Thank you, Lesley. So now, when I win a South African Music Award, what is there to look forward to exactly? What are the benefits of winning?
Your life will change. I think the summers propel you to the highest. I honestly believe that when people go all over the world and talk about being South African artists, you get asked, what have you done in your country? And if you say, I am a SAMA, I'm a South African Music Award winning artist, that brings you, there's that stamp of approval that your people say there's no greater award than the one that's given by your people or your peers. That is why the summers have this connection with the industry. For years now, we've been experiencing high numbers of entries to show that the industry actually believes in the summers.
I love that. And another reason we believe in the summers is, yes, it's all about the recognition. Yes, it's about celebrating the music. But I also think it's about the entertainment. So what can we look forward to on the 2nd of November? Exciting. I think you've heard now that Minnie Dlamini is our host.
Looking forward to that. I think she's going to be phenomenal. She's going to be amazing. And then the performers. We've already mentioned that Luan Dlunkulu is on the lineup.
I love her.
We've got Mthandeni SK.
Oh, come on.
We've got Mama Rebecca Malope, Dr. Rebecca Malope.
Yes.
We have Winnie Mashaba.
Oh, wow.
KB Mutsilanyane, Squatter Camp.
Yeah.
Tebe, Ndibalantoni. So the idea here is actually, I think the Summer Award ceremony that you will see on SABC1 on Saturday is going to be a bridge between the generations.
I was literally about to say that,
We've got Zing Ngumalo, for example. We've got Luan Dlunkulu. We've got these young amapiano stars, some of them who are still coming up, some of them who are really, really there. And we've got someone like Arthur Mafokeng, the king of Kwaito, who's been at the Summers. He was telling me that he's been to the Summers since Summer 1. And as a veteran, bringing that energy and that experience and, you know, the expertise that he has gained over the years and the respect that he has in the industry, it's just going to be phenomenal. By the way, we're also giving out 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards to Butringo Madlingozi. Yes. And Desipoma Kabani.
Oh, man.
Tyler is also receiving International Achievement Award.
She is.
The Big O, or Skido, is also going to be recognized with the Research Chairperson's Award.
Oh, wow.
So those are already awards that are confirmed.
Yes.
But there'll be suspense, there'll be drama,
Sana,
there'll be excitement.
That record of the year.
Yes.
It causes drama every single year.
And by the way, you can still vote for Record of the Year. They're still open until on the night of the awards. You can still vote. All the details are on our social media platforms. Find the code of the artist, SMS that number, and make sure that your favorite wins. This is the chance where you get to hear the sound, the opinions of the fans, because most of the categories are judged by a panel of experts. But we at the Summers recognize the power of the fan, and that is why we've got Record of the Year as well as the official name is Motsepe Foundation Record of the Year, as well as Risa Rev Music Video of the Year. Those are open to the public to vote for.
Lesley,
and the red carpet, the theme is Proudly South African Chic. I'm giving hints here.
Darling.
Proudly South African.
Proudly South African chic.
Don't forget chic.
Chic. Okay, I love it. So now when Expresso family, you show up on Saturday, these are the details you need to know. Lesley, hit us with where we can get all of our tickets and everything.
Tickets are still available at Web Tickets. Quickly rush there, see what you can get quickly today. I think people's payday is the last day of the month. And also, it's on SABC1. The red carpet will be broadcast from 7:30. And then the main show at 8 o'clock. We also have a summer documentary on SABC1 on Fridays at 9 o'clock. There's so much happening. But the big one is Saturday, Monate.
I love it. Lesley, I will see you there, because I will not miss the highlight of the year. Thank you very much. And Mzansi, you got to make sure that you are there as well. It is 30 years of celebrating all the incredible music that has happened over the last 30 years at the South African Music Awards, SAMA30, if you will. And we cannot wait to see you there. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. And you can't afford to miss out, Mtase. So if you are in Gauteng, pull through. It is available at Web Tickets. That's where you can get those. And then, of course, you know that the SABC has always got you with in terms of your entertainment. So 7:30, red carpet, you heard it from Lesley. Then still on SABC1, 8 p.m. It is the official show. It's going to be everything and more, and we can't wait to see you there. My beautiful Carissa, are you excited for SAMA30, my lovely?